Every day we take a decision that is going to ensure that we are going to leave the society better than we met it. Today, you're welcome to this particular show, and we are having an amazing person in the house. She's an icon when it comes to the communication field, when it comes to journalism, when it comes to motherhood, when it comes to anything that has to do with the family. And I was like, what better way to begin this year than to bring this kind of person? And I know that you know her because if you know Shansia's Haven, she's the founder of that wonderful baby that has grown right now. It has matured and is impacting not just Cameroon, but the world at large. You're welcome, our wonderful Mrs. Pointama in the building.
Thank you
Please help
very
me
much.
to welcome her with a rose.
Thank you
You're
very much.
welcome.
Thank you, Queen Mother. Thank you so
Uh,
much for this honor. I'm honored to be on the platform
hmm,
this
we are so elated to have you here. It has been a while.
afternoon.
Like we've been postponing and postponing, but today we're like, we have to shoot this video. So please can you introduce yourself to my royals?
I'm called Shansia, Shansia Pointama of Shansia's Haven, a platform that talks about the family and a platform that believes that we can change our society one family at a time.
So you just spoke about one family at a time. You have this slogan that leave it better than you met it. I've been hearing that, I've been saying it. So tell us what inspired that particular slogan.
Remember to always leave it better than you met it. I believe that everybody has a part to play in their society. So wherever you find yourself, your environment, the people you meet, ask yourself the way you met them, are you leaving them better?
Hmm.
So even your environment, like I'll go into I'll go into a restroom and they'll write
Mm.
it there that leave this place the way you want to come and meet it the next time. It's the same thing. Leave it better than you met it. Even people, you may find some people like I will come and meet you, and at the end of our discussion, did I bring sorrow to you? Did I drain you? Did I stress you up? Did I cause you to gossip? Did I cause you to do what was not correct? Or I came and added value to your life? So we always say leave it better than you met it, such that you should be conscious while you meet people or go to anywhere that what am I adding that is positive to this environment?
Wow. Okay, so we have heard from the horse's mouth why she said that slogan. And now, when you were speaking, I was just remembering back in the days when, when we were growing up and adulthood has to happen, and you already have pressures of life coming in. So we have pressure. We have people whom their family gives them pressure when it comes to the job because when you have left, you have finished maybe in Cameroon, when you finish at A level, they're already looking at you. Are you going to enter ENAM? Are you going to write ENS? When you're going to your university and you're finished and you're struggling to have a job, everybody is saying that why are you so lazy? Why are you home? But I believe that some people whom they actually are looking for a job, they are not lazy, but the society keeps telling them things, and I think that they have some mental issues or at times they just close themselves. So what can you say about these people?
It's already pressure and already difficult for these people leaving school and not finding a job. That's already enough burden for them. We have two categories of these people. You have one category, they are lazy. That one, they will finish school and they just relax and they are waiting for a job to look for them.
For them?
Or they are very picky on the kind of jobs they want to do. They can find something that they would have started off with to get to where they are going to, but they will refuse to do it. But found university people who have left and they started photography. And before you know it, they become one of the best photographers around. And that is what puts food on their table. Others have started as musicians. Others have started even by selling. I met one graduate, she roasts fish. And I could hear her say that if they send me to go look for a job, I will not because I like this fish. One, it gives me time, it gives me. So some of these people, some are lazy, they are choosy. But there are these other ones who are sincere. And it breaks my heart to see that some people just put all of these people in one lump. They call all of them they're lazy, or they look at them and they keep asking, so where are you working? So don't you have a job yet? I don't think that question
It's necessary.
is very necessary.
Yes.
This outside there, it was already had enough.
Yeah.
So stop reminding people too much. If you're actually asking out of concern,
Mm-hmm.
or maybe you're asking because you have a solution, a way forward, then you go ahead and ask them because you want to propose some things for these people to help them out. So it's important that you don't go to these people who are seeking jobs and you keep asking, hey, you never get work. I say the way now waiting, or you go to even their parents. The parents are already they're already having a lot going on that they have sent these children to school and the children depend on them after school. Then you, this neighbor or this friend or whoever you are, you come to me, boy. I say, you know, never here get work. Ah,
This is waiting for her
it is
say
waiting for house. Not good. Let's be careful how we want to ask this question.
it can really be traumatizing. I mean, you will be like, the mother will be like, oh God, other people don't send their own picking for school and they don't get work. What's happened to me? Even though the person might not even have had it in the mind. So now when it comes to marriage, there's another level where especially when it comes to women, because I believe that at least men they know that okay, you have to look for a job, you have to be a woman. When they see that you're already clocking 25, okay, when people are like you're still young, 26, what's happening? 27, should we start praying? 30, is it that you are too choosy? What's happening to you? I mean, all of these things. What can you talk about that?
There are some people who will not get married. They some choose not to. Some don't choose not to, but the men are not, or the women they are not accepting to have them as husbands. And we have these other people who will get married. So when you want to talk to somebody who is not yet married, be careful the way you want, the way you say it. Choose your words correctly. Season your words with salt before you talk. Because sometimes you have pushed some of these people into depression. It's true, everybody around them is getting married. Because everybody is getting married doesn't mean it's my time also to get married. You don't know even the thing I'm going through. You don't know the disappointments I have had already in life. You don't know the fear, the things that I am scared of concerning marriage. You know nothing about the silent battles I'm fighting. Then all you can stand there is to judge me that I don't want to get married because of this. You already look for your reasons and you that should not be that should not be your attitude when you find someone. And to you who is already married, if you have friends who are not married, avoid or try to know the way you talk about your marriage around them. Some of us just thought we are so unconscious that, and we feel that it's normal. It's not normal. These people they go through their own share of depression, their own share of stress. My husband up, my husband down. My wife has gone this, my wife has done that. My child has done, my baby has. You're everywhere. You're by your friend who is not your friend. These friends, they are not sticks. They also feel they get married. They also want to experience love like you experience. So I don't think that we should add this to them. And to you who is not married, who is still waiting, when they talk to you, by all means, I don't know how you will do it. The world outside is hard, even though we talk like this. Some will just come to hurt you. Some will ask out of genuine concern. It's just that their method of asking do not resonate with the way you feel or the way you want it to you. So understand also and develop your tough skin and see it's part of life. When they ask you, you can answer politely and then you wave it and go. And then avoid places that will make you feel depressed if you're not yet married. And remember, keep trusting.
Very much. And I just remember that Ecclesiastes 3 says that there is time and season for everything,
Everything.
and everyone has his or her time and season. This might be your friend's time, tomorrow might be your time. So just keep holding on there and ensuring that God is the helper that you need at this point in time. So it also happens when it comes to childbirth. We have parents that wherever they go to, that's hey, they are never a born.
As for
We
that
know
one, eh? As for that one, oh God, have mercy
I'm
on us.
not heard that you're going for Omugo. What's
Yeah,
happening?
that
Or you
one.
have people even in church.
Mm-hmm.
Someone will be like, "Where? What's happening? Is it that there's a problem? Have you gone to? Have you? I mean,
Like we say, remember When you find people and you know what they're going through, if you did not know and you ask, because some people will actually not know that you don't have children yet, and they
Yes.
may want to just ask to find out. But it depends on your relationship with that person. If you're not very close, please, these days we don't ask some kind of question. Better leave it and observe. But if you really see that somebody is looking for a child, don't come and rub it in. If it's your friend or someone you know, don't come around and everything you talk about is my children. You know, the other day my child did this, my husband has done this, my child did this, my child. Hey, auntie,
We
uncle,
know, we know.
we know that you have child. Give us breathing space. Because when you keep doing that, they may smile. Wow, the child, wow. But when they go back, they go through this stress. They're like, God, what have I ever done not to have a child? So please let us know how we relate with these people who don't have children. And then when you find their parents, don't ask those questions, Master. Haba. Don't ask those questions. You never born. Until you stay there. I know there you want my go outside. You still there flat so. You know what is happening.
At times even you have had the first one, I'm looking for the second or the third one. They're like,
Yes.
that picking food already black. Wait
Don't
till it happen.
uh
The young generation with
That's it.
family planning.
You don't know what these people are going through. So please, do not ask those questions. Let them. I have seen people. I had a friend. She came once to me and told me, so this other friend, I don't know. I went with her the other day to the supermarket. My children this, my children that, and this girl did not have children at that time. And all along, she would just smile along and know the person, but inside, you were doing that unconsciously. You thought you were discussing with your friend and enjoying and loving and happy for your children, but sensitive. Some people talk also they are not sensitive. You don't read the handwriting on the
On the
wall. There are
wall.
some things that you don't say. There are some ways, some attitudes you don't put up. No, don't do that. It's already hard enough that they struggle, they brave it, and they are happy with kids and other things. But inside, something will come up once in a while. When he does that, please make sure that you know how to talk to this. Very important. Trust God that He will bless you. Trust Him. You may have gone to the hospital, you may have done everything, your husband, your wife, both of you have tried everything. Trust God. Remember Sarah in the Bible. Remember even that's your colleague, that's your friend, that relative or that far relation that you heard about the miracle that God did. Hold on to that thread, that silver lining. And don't move around like a sadist, hating on other people's children or just behaving bad towards people. If you think that thing is coming up like that hatred or that anger or that envy, better run and shut yourself up in one room and let it calm down before you come out again. Happy for other people's successes. Rejoice with them. By so doing, you never
Thank you very much because actually the next question I was about to ask,
know. Okay.
what's the behavior, what's the character trait
All right.
the receivers? How are they supposed to behave?
But one, you are not the one who did it. There is one neighbor. Once I was in Yaoundé. Neighbor abused another one. Oh, you this barren woman, you don't have children. That neighbor and said, if those ones you have, you bought from a market, show me. Oh, this neighbor was hurt. You don't stand and use those kind of words.
Hmm.
She did that out of frustration because she had had enough of the other man. When they come to you and they say those things to you, or you go somewhere, you go to a function and you see people they've had babies. Now social media everywhere. Maybe you're in a group and this one is
Hmm.
announcing, "Oh, I've just had a child," or everybody's rejoicing. It is very natural. Don't think that it's natural for you to feel sad. It is natural. It is normal for you to feel a little gloomy because you're waiting for yours and you don't know when yours will come. But don't stay there. When you feel that way, do not stay there. Get up. How do you fight it? There is a lady who said she fought her. She used to have a neighbor. She didn't like to see this neighbor because the neighbor was pregnant. She was looking for it. And to her, this neighbor doesn't even know how to care for children. And she is there who is ready to care and she doesn't have hers. So she harbored this bitterness towards this neighbor. The neighbor was so at some point she said, but I'm doing bad to myself. So she started working on herself. Each time she sees this neighbor, she must greet, how are the children? How is the baby? When are we receiving our baby? That was her own way of fighting that hatred and that envy. When this neighbor had the baby, she was there in the hospital to dance, to be happy. When the neighbor was coming home, she said she was there to prepare the place, cook for the neighbor. She was fighting it. And some months later, so I didn't say that you would do that and God will give your own child. Though. That was for that lady. But that was the right attitude she put up. Don't go around hating people. They didn't make you not have children, not their fault. And don't hate God either. God has a better plan for your life. The end. Instead, with a grateful heart, keep trusting God. One day you too will hear the cry of your own home from your womb. And don't go outside looking for babies if you're married. A man and a woman. If you're married, don't go out and try out there because they say it's my wife who has a problem. Let me go and sleep with other women outside, or it's my husband who has this issue. Let me go sleep with other men. Then I come home and I pretend as if it's our baby. Hey, remember, you shall reap what you sow. You don't know what we reap when we sow that.
Wow, thank you very much. That means that they need to be very intentional about their behavior and you need to take action. Because if you just remain there and wallow in your sorrow, I just remember that when Hannah wanted a child, because Penina was kept bashing her and she was crying. God did not really hear about that cry. But when she came to God and said, that, okay, you need a servant, you need a priest, you need a leader. I'm going to give you a leader. Now her intentions changed. So that is why God gave her a child. So if you are looking for whatever you're looking for because you want to shut up the mouth, because as we pray, we're like, but just give me
Prove
even
a
one
point.
small thing. Let me just prove a
Let me
point.
show to
Let me
these
show
people
to
that
these people
me
that I
too.
can also. God does not hear that kind of prayer.
Right.
But whereas when He sees that His intentions are in your heart, yes, He's going to give it to you. So that was just to say that whatever you're going through, God sees you and He is there with you. So just have a positive attitude. Wow. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. So, what last word can you give to our people as we are about running up this session?
Okay. Hello, viewers. Please remember to always be better than you met it. That means even a place like a wedding where they are eating, don't litter. On the road when you're driving, don't litter. Leave it better than you met it. So how did I meet this routine? Let me leave it. Don't leave it the way you met it. You may meet it dirty. So you want to leave it better than you met it. In people's lives, when you go there, leave those lives better than you met
Wow, that is chances heaven for us. Leave it better than you met it. Please leave my channel better
it.
than you met it. So
By
ensure that you
clicking
subscribe
and you share it to
and
other
you share
people.
and you like. I'm
I
going to
know.
also put her link in my description box so that you go and so you're coming from Queen Mother's chamber. Mm? Just go there and be clicking, share,
Leaving it better
subscribe,
than you met
like.
it.
Leave it better than you met it. Thank you very much for being there with us. And we pray that whatever it is that we have discussed here, it has touched you in one way or the other. So please share to somebody. You might have a neighbor that has a neighbor that needs this information. It might not be for you right now, but it can be for someone who's on your status. So thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.